Welcome back to Farmin Heat. I don't know if you can hear me too well. The camera's like a mile away, and I don't have one of them little fuzzy furball microphone things to block the wind. But we figured we'd show you how we do our garden. Pretty cheap, pretty simple. This is a farm hand bop bop right here. We got the first pepper of the season already in the garden, digging around, whatever. But we're going to show you how this year we're going to do it. I'm not an expert, but we usually have pretty good success with the garden. And we're going to show you how we put the soil down, how we till it up. This little quick stuff. I'm not going to, oh, here's Farmhand Kennel right here. Say hi to the people.
Hello.
Hello. So, I don't know if you can hear us, but anyway, we're going to get the soil, get the compost, manure, all that stuff, and I'm going to show you how we do it, how we till it. But I'm not going to show you like the whole 2-hour tilling process. I'll show you a little bit of that. Give you an idea of how to do it cheap and easy this year, because we all know everything's tight right now. Alright, so like I said, we're going to show you a little step-by-step what we got going on. We have some Leaf Grow 100% organic soil conditioning or conditioner, and this is basically compost or something. It's like adds a lot of nutrients to the soil. Then we have some regular topsoil, just because I like to add in some fresh dirt. Then I have some cow manure, compost manure. This is compost with cow manure in it. It's already done for you, so you don't have to buy a composter and all that. It's like $4 a bag, $3 a bag, and like $5.99 a bag. So I got 2 big bags of the Leaf Grow because it was a little pricey, and the guy told me not to add too much. And I have like 5 or 6 bags of topsoil. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 bags of manure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 bag at a time. And spread like I'm going to take this Leaf Grow, spread it out evenly on the top. Take the topsoil, spread that out. Take the manure, and spread that out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tiller and mix it all in. So we're going to get to that after I start spreading it on. I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll start tilling it. A couple more bags to go. Spread it out by hand. I did the manure part. He's helping me with the topsoil, and then we're going to do the conditioner, the soil conditioner, which is just compost stuff or something.
Yep.
Guy at the store told me it's perfect to mix with all the stuff I got. So then you can put the stuff in 5-gallon buckets and do it yourself. If you don't have a big area to garden, you don't have to do what we're doing. You can just get a bucket, get a couple plants to make, and this works for all vegetables too. You can put any vegetable in this garden. So we're gonna spread these last couple bags, and we don't have a machine to do it, and we don't have a huge garden, so we're not worried. We got a few more things to spread, and we'll come right back. All right, hopefully you can hear me, you can see me. The Easter Bunny's on the fire truck going through the neighborhood, and the kids are loving it. So a little noisy, but that's all good. Now we spread out all the topsoil, all the manure, all the Leaf Grow, whatever they call it, soil conditioner. As you can see, I didn't weed the garden first because I'm going to till it, and it's going to chop it all up, and all those little plants, all the grass, it's all going to end up getting like mulched, basically, what do you call it, composted in the soil. So there's ways to do your garden and without tilling. I like tilling. It loosens up the soil because it gets compact over the year. So my weed whacker here is a 4-cycle Ryobi. It's pretty cool because you can take this, you can loosen this knob right here, push this button. Luckily I got long fingernails, and the whole head comes right off, and you get this attachment right here. It's pretty heavy, pretty big. You got a Farmhand bop losing her hat over there. That's okay. Watch out, buddy. You can't see. And then you just pop that right in there, tighten this up. Real simple. Real simple. And now all I gotta do is start it up. And it's got some weight to it. So all I gotta do is start it up and start tilling the soil and just like loosen it up, mixing in all this manure and topsoil and everything, and it'll loosen up the soil. It'll make it perfect for the plants. Kendall, watch out, buddy. and everything will grow. So anyway, here's my tiller. If you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a tiller and you need a weed whacker and all that anyway, they come with so many attachments. I love this thing. It's a 4-cycle. You don't have to mix oil. You don't have to do none of that crap. It doesn't smoke everywhere. It's pretty quiet. It's powerful. And this is what I've been using in my garden. If I could rent one, I would. But this year we're kind of strapped because the whole Corona crap going on. So I'm trying to do my garden effective but cheap. So I don't want to go to Home Depot and spend $75 to rent one for like 2 hours and go to the stores and be around all the people. If I don't have to, I already have this. I'd rather put a little extra elbow grease into it. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna till it up real quick, and I'll come back when it's almost done tilling. If you ever seen a tiller work, it's pretty simple. It just, those blades turn and it chops up the soil. So give us a minute and we'll show you what it's like when it's done. All this stuff is gonna be nice and mixed up. All right, well, I'm about halfway done tilling. I had to like lay down in the shade in the grass for a minute. I'm either getting old or it's a lot harder than I remember. But it works, this machine. But if you can rent one from Home Depot and you don't feel like killing yourself, rent one, because this is the hard part. After this, it's smooth sailing. I'll show you real quick how this thing works. But it's heavy, which is good, but you gotta put like so much weight down on it that it takes its toll on you after like just a half hour straight. You're ready to like fall over. But I'll show you what it's like real quick. Sorry if it's a little noisy. Alright, there we go. Check it out. This is loose. It's a little easier here. Still got the hard stuff over there, but this is what it's like. So that's what it's like on the softer stuff I've already done. On the more compact dirt, it's even harder. So I'm gonna finish tilling this up and I'll come back and show you in a second. It's not as easy as I was expecting. Oh shit. Alright, that tilling was a pain in the butt. But I do it once a year. You gotta put a little elbow grease into it, you just gotta do it. Or get a neighborhood kid to do it for you. Do whatever you gotta do. But it's a pretty big garden, and if you're doing a small garden, that little tiller I got is perfect. It only take you 15-20 minutes. This took like an hour and a half of tilling, because you really gotta dig down in the soil. You don't want to just till the top. You know, after I till it, I take a rake and I smooth it all out. I let it sit for a couple days. I don't water it after I till it and rake it, because any grasses, any weeds, anything are ripped up to the top. I want them to dry out and die. I don't want them to. I don't want the soil wet, because then they'll just keep growing. So in a couple days, I'm gonna check the weather. If there's no more frost in the near future, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna put all my plants in. I got like about 60 pepper plants right now, and I need a few more. So I'm gonna put them all on the ground. And I'm not too worried about the weeds, because I like putting mulch around my garden. And if you put mulch down, you'll see you don't hardly ever have to water your garden. You don't hardly have to, you don't hardly pull any weeds, anything. So if you don't put mulch down, they sell like a rubber sheet you can put down year after year. And that blocks, not that little thin black sheet that don't really do much. There's like a thick sheet. And you can buy a big chunk of it and put it down. It's expensive. I don't have the money right now. So, you can either pull the weeds out like every week, or you can not pull the weeds out and have your whole garden filled with weeds in like a week or two. Or you can put mulch down like I do, and you don't hardly have to water because you don't want to overwater your pepper plants. And this is all going to be a pepper garden except for like one tomato plant. So that's it. It's been a couple hours today, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy coming out here and doing this. The garden's tilled, it's raked, and next time you see me, probably like a week from now, I'm going to bring all the pepper plants out here, start digging holes, and putting some plants in the ground. Thanks for watching.